Hello. So, hello guys. I think we are live right now, but maybe we'll just speak for a minute. So, guys, just a minute. We'll connect in a while. Okay. So, we'll just do some kind of stuff and we'll come back. So, the aim for today is like to solve a box, okay, which is named as Mr. Robot, and sorry. So that is it. So I'll just move this aside. So I think I'm audible as well as visible, but just give me some time. So I'll do a small bit of setup and I'll come back once again. Okay. So I'm starting up my Kali. And also, guys, coming to the part, so you can find this room for free. Okay, so Mr. Robot, you can find it on OneHub. So I'll share the links, the relevant links. Okay, so you can just get it for free. Like you can do this for free. Like you can download it and you can do that like this as well. So and it's also available on TryHackMe as well. So this is the link. So I'll just share the links. Just a minute. So it's not one, but it's one hub. I'll just remove it once again. In the meantime, let's start. Okay, let our machine start, and we can do the stuff. And there is also it is also available on TryHackMe. So it's also available on TryHackMe. So if you feel like you don't need to do some extra effort like setting up and all this stuff, you can always feel free to try this on TryHackMe. Like you can download the configuration file and you can just do this. So you can see my TryHackMe page here. So what's the link about? So the video is about a machine. Okay, so we are going to solve a CTF which is named as Mr. Robot. Okay, so like the link is about like you can try to download that file. Okay, and you can install it. Yes, I'm fan of. I think everyone's who is watching this will be fan of, I guess. And also like you can solve this box on TryHackMe as well. So like it's your choice. Okay, so some people like to set it up in their own network and try to see that like some of my friends who do the blue team as well, like they have their own pfSense or firewall running, and they try to carry out these attacks and they try to find out how well their IDS IPS and stuff are working. So you can do that if you are into that stuff, but I'm not into it, so I'm going to use, sorry, Mr. Robot. So you can find the CTF. It's pretty simple CTF, so I'll not, it will not take much time. So this is based on Linux. Okay, so this room is based on Linux, and the theme, as the name suggests, it's a Mr. Robot. So if you don't know Mr. Robot, so Mr. Robot is a like a series you can call. Okay, which is mostly based on something called as illusion hacking and all this stuff. So if you are into this hacking and stuff, you can just watch this. So you can find it on like Amazon Prime, I guess, but wherever you can download it. Okay, so enough the chat. So you can see the basics, so the configuration file and everything. So there won't be much hints for this room as well. So it is considered as a medium room. So that's the thing. So let's start the machine. Okay, and let me go back to my Kali machine. This is my Kali, so I'm going to use Kali here. You can use whatever you want, so no, not an issue at all. So yes, So just a minute. Okay, let's start it up. So you need to connect to the VPN file first of all, like in order to access whether try me or this room. The reason why we connect is like all the machines that we see, okay, this Mr. Robot and all this stuff, they are vulnerable. They're intentionally vulnerable so that the people like us can practice. But what happens here is like, since they're vulnerable, they can't host directly on the internet, so they'll host in their own in a private network. So in order to access that, you will just need to like do that. So let's connect to the open VPN. So this is the VPN file, and if you don't know where this VPN file will be, so you can click on your profile over here. You can click over access over here. So in this access, like you can select whatever the location that you are near to, and you can click on download my configuration file, and it is going to be done. It's pretty simple. Okay, but I hope you know how to do that, because like since you're watching this, I guess. And also here you can see in the connect network as well, so you can see the step if you are like stuck. Okay, so you can see that the machine is started up. So this machine, as I told you, it is based on Linux. So this is completely based is a Linux machine, and which is the most hacking technique, most used hacking technique. Like it's phishing only. Okay, it's phishing. So let me do an ls, and let's create a directory here. So mkdir Mr. Robot. So and let's also create a notes. Okay, so we can keep some notes there. Okay, so we have a notes here as well. So any interesting findings, we'll just keep it over here. Just a minute, it's stuck for a while. Okay, so maybe we'll go back. Let's close the sublime text once again. Okay, don't know the reason, but it's stuck. So that's fine. What should we do? I think this sublime text got stuck, I guess. Don't know the reason. But let's close this. Let's click on cancel and let's close the sublime text. Yes, now it's gone. So I'll open it once again. So that's like a bug, I guess. So let's close the previous one. And let's go back to the notes. So like the notes and stuff, so like the IPs and all this stuff, you can put it here. So when you have it, so let's start with this stuff. So okay, I think I did a mistake. So let's move this notes to, okay, so I think I'm in Mr. Robot. So let's create this thing. Just a minute, I think it's getting stuck for a while. Bro, which type of hacker you are? Why are you asking these questions? Investigation do you do, sir? No. What type of investigation? So I think we're back. So cybercrime real life case investigation. No, I don't do the stuff. Okay, so that's the stuff. So let's go back, and we have notes here. So let's save this thing. Don't know. Let's close without saving all this stuff. So these are like old notes. So yeah, you can use nano, but sublime text is what like much more like I started using this thing, so it's fine for me. Okay, so we are done with the setup and stuff. So we can find the IP address here. So just copy it here and we can paste it in our notes so that we can access it easily. So the first thing we can do is like we can ping it. So we can check whether we are able to ping it or not, so that we can check whether we have access or not. Okay, that's pretty simple step. So and the one thing we can do is like let's do a small nmap scan hyphen sc hyphen sv. So this is for a script scan, the version scan, and I'm putting the IP, and this is like a basic scan I do basically, so I can quickly view what kind of ports it consists of. So it's port 80, so it consists of some kind of web page, I guess. Port 443, so https and http, so it is like a web server. So this Linux machine we are trying to hack is like, it's a Linux server. Okay, so web server consists of Linux stuff. So, and also guys, I hope my audio and video everything are fine. So if you have any issues, you can just let me know. Okay, so I'll just modify it as soon as possible. So the scan is pretty much completed. You can see there is no much services. I already solved this box in the past. You can see there is SSH service, there is a HTTP service, as well as there is something like Apache, like a HTTPS service. Pretty simple. Okay, you don't have much services here. So if you go back, okay, so let's go and see what we have on that server. So since it's a web server, so let's see what it consists of. So let the browser open. So I'll just paste the IP. You can just paste the IP, and if you want, you can edit your hosts file and you can put it something like that. So you can see it is some like Linux theme, I guess. So these are some stuff that you see once you put a Linux machine. So I don't know, it's, I'm not typing anything, it's typing by default. So hello friend, if you come, you have a reason, you may not be. So I'm like, it's, as I told you, it's a theme. Okay, it's the room is based on Mr. Robot's theme. So that's the thing. So you can see some stuff here, like you can see these are commands. So commands in nothing sense, like if you type something like inform, okay, so it is going to take you to like a location called as inform. So these are like directories. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so you don't need to confuse. Okay, if you want, you can go ahead and read. Okay, not a big issue. So you can go and check them out, but not an issue. But since it's a website, we can do some recon over here. So we'll use something called as dirbuster. But before that, since it's a website, something like a website, you can check for something called as robots.txt. Like you can see, if you don't know, robots.txt is a file which consists of like unaccessible or like some stuff. Okay, like it is indirectly telling your browser to not show like your search engine to not show these results when you search on like when you search for this. So you can see you have some interesting files here. So fsociety.dic, so dictionary file. So it's like a word list, and there is a key. So key in the sense like a flag. Okay, so if you go back and if you check the room, so you have three flags here. So what you can do is, like, if you may have doubt like Satvik, how I can access that. So it is pretty simple. So you can do wget http colon slash slash, you can paste the IP, and you can access for whatever you want. So like you can just copy this thing, okay, or you can just access it like this. So you can just copy this, you can delete here, and you can just paste it here, and you can see you can access it like this as well. Okay, so it is not a big deal. So we'll be downloading this dictionary file. So this dictionary file is like a word list, okay, which may consist of a password. Okay, so that's the catch here. So let's wait till some time, till it's get downloaded. Okay, sorry, there is some issue in this command. So I got two https there, so I'll remove one http. So let me hit enter, and now you can see it is going to download. It is like 6.91 MB. If I do something like cat f society f society and wc hyphen l, so word count, so you can see 85,000 800 and 160 words. So those are, it's like a big stuff here. Okay, so it consists of lot of words. Okay, and if you can check like this, so f society, you can see these might be some consists of some words and stuff like that. Okay, so that is the thing. So in the meantime, we'll also check. Okay, we'll also check like we'll try to find out what this website consists of, like files, directories and stuff. So we'll be using something like dirbuster. So you can use whatever tool you want, nothing specific, you can use whatever you want. So you can paste the URL here. You can click on like some threads, 100 threads for me. I'll be using a word list like slash user share word lists. So this is the directory like I got in my mind. So you can go to dirbuster and you can use something like directory 2 3 medium is fine. Okay, it will work most of the time, and you can click on start. Okay, so that you will get some stuff, and in the meantime, let's investigate the result. Okay, so which we got. So okay, so I think we missed that. So nmap, I think this is the one. Let's wait till it's load up. I should save this thing. Okay, so to be honest, I should save this output somewhere, the nmap scan output. but I forgot to do that. But anyhow, we'll do this. Okay, not a big deal. Yeah, hello, Bhavan. Uh, Hello all. So how to learn investigation? See, there is nothing like investigation stuff. You call something like forensics. Okay, you call something like forensics, and that is how it is. Okay, so in the meantime, we'll see Deadbuster. So what it consists of and stuff. So you can see it is finding out some stuff here. So the important part by looking at these files, you can see the video, blog, images, login, RSS and stuff. But you can see at the end there is something like WP login. So WP, as the name suggests, it's like nothing but WordPress. So you may be having doubt like, okay, so the target that you are going ahead or using is like like this thing, what you call WordPress. Okay, so the target which we are going to use, we are going to check on is a WordPress. Okay, pretty simple. So that is the thing. So I guess we can see something. So we can open this WP login.php. So this WP login.php is nothing but like what you call like a login, as the name suggests. It's like login stuff. So you can also see some other stuff, some information stuff. So there is index.php. So let's open this thing so we can find out some information. Okay, so nothing more than that. Like if you keep on opening them, like you can sometimes you might find some information which might be useful for you. Okay, so that's the thing. So you can see as we guessed, so this is sorry, I'll just zoom out a bit. So this is nothing but a WordPress login page. So we can brute force the stuff here. But here you have this login.php. So this is nothing but a normal page. So let's investigate some more. So there is WP content here. So let's open this index.php here. So WP content, like you can see the content based on what are hosted on the WordPress and stuff. So like that you can keep on opening and checking. So but this you can see it is like a WordPress site. So the possible attack vectors is like, let's copy this URL. So we'll note it down. So we have a URL which is login based. What we have here is like a word list, okay, which may consist of passwords. So the good chance is like we can do brute force attack. Okay, so we can do brute force attack. So that's the one thing that you can do. Okay, so this is the only way that we can do. Okay, so in the meantime we can also run WP scan and stuff, but it may not work, I guess. Okay, so it is not showing up anything. This WP content page is not showing up anything. Okay, that's fine. So let's see, there is a feed thing. So feed in the sense like it consists of like blogs and stuff. So WordPress people used to host their websites. Okay, so it's like stuff like that. So you can verify them and stuff. So you have an admin location. So there is an admin directory which may, as the name says, it consists of admin stuff. So you have log stuff, you have blog stuff. So let's open this blog. I think this might be useful for us, I guess. Open in the browser. So you can right click and you don't have permissions on this site. So just access for /blog. You cannot access this thing. I think it requires some kind of permissions, I guess. Anything more? There is a feed, admin, RSS, WP content. Nothing. Pretty much, I guess. I think that is it. We have. Okay, we have nothing here. But by the wild guess, since we are working on this something like Mr. Robot, so the possible username may be Elliot, I guess. So you can just check the Elliot stuff. Okay, but in the meantime, let's try to do a bit of enumeration, and we may find out something useful. Okay. So there is a video location. I don't know what these consists of. So these are nothing but like index of files kind of thing. So that does contain nothing. So you can see something like WP scan. You can provide hyphen URL, and you can provide this thing. So the location. So just hit enter. I think WP scan, you guys will have it. So I'll, if possible, I'll try to make a video on this. So how to use this WP scan, and you can do some stuff. So which might be the next video. So this WP scan, it, as the name suggests, it's like for scanning for the WordPress sites. Okay, so it will tell you whether there are any vulnerabilities or not, or something like that. Okay, so you can see it is starting up some scan. So the WordPress is like bare bones, so you have some kind of themes here, so you can install these themes. Like if the theme is like old or outdated, so there is a good chance that you can exploit it. Okay, so that's the thing. You can also enumerate for the users and stuff as well. Since we'll stop this thing for a while, because it is slowing up my target machine for a while, so let's stop this for some time. So let's wait till it's done. So you can see it is enumerating all the plugins. It is looking for some kind of backup. So sometimes the websites host their backups. You can see these are some themes 2015, some stuff. These are some themes over here, but you can only exploit those themes once you get access, I guess. So that's the thing. So okay, so we didn't got any useful information here. So you can see there is nothing useful. So, but there is a cool operation with this WP scan. So WP scan, let's add hyphen hyphen help at the end. Oh, sorry, help, and you can see some more stuff here. So you can enumerate the users. Okay, so it might be a chance. Okay, so let's do this small for a while. So you can use enumerate hyphen e option, and you can enumerate for the users. So that's it, something like that. Okay, so we can add an option hyphen e and u so that it enumerates for the users. Okay, so like if you find we already have some word list kind of thing, how to exploit a website and to get user password certain information. Like see, there are a lot of ways. Okay, so that is what you call as bug bounty, something like that. So there is a lot more stuff there. Okay, so you didn't found out any thing kind of thing. So let's directly go and we can check this out. So like as we discussed, so the Elliot, so the username Elliot, we can just try to see. So the username, possible username is admin. So let's put some password like something some random. So the WordPress, the beauty of WordPress in the sense, like you can see it is telling you invalid username by default. So if I type Elliot, okay, so as the room, it's a room, right? So it's based on track this thing, right? So you can see the error. You can see the password you entered for the username Elliot is incorrect. So this is like some kind of like hit or trail kind of thing. So like admin, there is a good chance it can be an admin cause it's a WordPress, and there is also an Elliot user. So what you can do here is like you can simply like do a brute force attack. So how you can do this is like you can just start your burp suit. Okay, so you can start your burp. Let's open the burp suit. Okay, so like you can use this stuff like hydra and stuff as well, but that's fine. Okay, you can use whatever you want. There is no limitation kind of thing. Does you belong to Kathmandu? No, I don't belong to. I'm from India. Okay, so burp suit is starting up, so you can use whatever you want, guys. Okay, like we are brute forcing the stuff here. So right now, that currently that is what we are doing right now. So let's start the burp. So you can go to proxies, you can turn on the intercept, and you can just put some password. For example, you can click on login, so it is going to show up in here. So you can see this is the request, the what you call the request that we are looking for. So right click over here, send to intruder. So go to intruder, and like we know the username is Elliot, so we'll just only clear everything. Okay, we are only brute forcing this section, password section. So let's add here, and that is it. So we are not brute forcing anything. So let's go to payloads, and you can load the payload that we downloaded. So I think this is the one. So it is going to take some time, and you can click the start attack and it is going to work fine for you. Okay, but for the time being, okay, so this is going to take some time. So for the time being, so I already know what this thing is. So it is a grep er, I guess there is something like er kind of, this is the thing. So this er 280652, so the reason why I'm telling you by default is like see, it's a big word list, like there are 85,000 kind of words there. So you can't always do it, right? So this is the live stream, so we can save up some time. So if you are able to do that, okay, but like the technique is simple. So click on start attack and it is going to start the attack. Okay, so that is pretty simple. Just see the request type and that is fine for you. Okay, so the password here for the time being is like er 28065. So this is the employee ID of Elliot Alderson in that thing. Okay, so that's the thing. So just copy it. So for the time being guys, okay, so you, if you want, you can just try it. Okay, so you can use hydra or burp suit or whatever it is you want, and you can just do that. So not an issue. So let's try again, resend and Elliot and just paste it. So the time zone is Indian Standard Time. You still alive? What the fuck is that? Okay, so what we have here is like we got access to the WordPress. Okay, so so you have here a WordPress site here. So WordPress site, you can see the like how to exploit is like you can go to something uh, like you can just, so as I told you, every WordPress site consists of some kind of theme. So in that theme you can try to put some kind of what you call a PHP reversal and it is going to do the thing. Okay, it's pretty simple. So I'll show you how you can do that. Okay, so you can go to appearances. So I'm just checking my notes, that's it. So I noted down somewhere where I can like how to exploit all this stuff and thing. uh yeah, thank you Harshavardhan Shukla, thank you. So I'm just checking my notes. Okay, don't need to worry guys, or you can simply search WordPress PHP reverse shell upload. Okay, you will find a good resources on the internet. Okay, so but I created my own notes and I'm just checking it in the meantime. Okay, but how you can do this is pretty simple. You can click on appearances. Okay, you can just a minute, you can click on themes, editor, you can click on editor, sorry, and you can see the theme is here 2015 here. Okay, the theme is 2015, sorry for the noise. Like you can select whatever the theme you want, and you have like 404 template. So this is like a PHP based page, so you can edit this PHP file. Okay, pentester monkey, yes, you can use it. So I'm going to use that thing only. So I already have it. So I'll just copy this slash opt, sorry, it's not cap, slash opt PHP reversal. So this PHP reversal, as the Vidurant said, it is based on pentester monkeys only. So I will edit it a little bit. Okay, so and we can just like do the stuff. So the editing part is pretty simple. So you need to specify the port. Okay, the IP address and the port. The IP address is nothing but your Kali machine's IP. Okay, so IP space A and 10.11.9.186. So this is my IP here, and you can just change it whenever you want. Okay, so it will change every time. Okay, not an issue. And the port which I'm going to give is 1337. So lit. So control S, I'm just saving it and I'm copying everything. Okay, I'm copying everything and I'm just going to replace it. Okay, I'm just going to replace this 404 template. Okay, click on update file here. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so we what we did here is like we just try to access this thing. Okay, we just uploaded this thing and you just trying to see that. Okay, that is the thing. So now you need to find this out. Okay, so 10 dot, I think it's the IP is 10 dot 10 dot 115 dot 90 slash wp hyphen admin slash what is the theme name, 2015, right? 2015 wenty fiften, and I think it's 404.php. Okay, so just inspect this stuff and let's see what we have here. We have nothing, I guess. Maybe is it an issue or something like that? Let's see. uh Storage section, I think it is in themes directory, I guess. Or else we can go something like this. I'm not sure where I can access this right now, but let's see. Let's search it. Okay, so word WordPress shell upload. Okay, so I'm not getting the right exact location. I think it is in themes or some directory like that, I guess. Your client permission. Okay, so I'll try to do this on my machine. So just machine. So I'm just trying to see how to upload a shell to the WordPress. I already done that, but now I want to access it. Okay, so that is the thing. So I uploaded it here. A WP content. Okay, so it is something like this, I guess. Not in the uploads page. We did it via like. Okay, so another step is to activate the template. So just copy and paste it over here. Okay, then what we need to do. Okay, let's go to the editor once again. And let's go to this 404 php kind of thing. Let's see where there should be some option here, I guess. So okay, I think I'll just try to find out the location. I'm not getting any way where to find this. Okay, so I try to access it the location, but I'm unable to do that. So I'm just doing some stuff here. So just a minute. Theme editor, we provided the theme editor and WP content themes. Okay, sorry, it is 10.115 slash 190 WP hyphen content. Okay, and the thing is like the name, so themes, and which is 20, the theme name is like 2015 TWENTY 15, and 404 dot php. In the meantime, let's start the reverse shell. Okay, so nc hyphen nvlp and port 1337. Okay, so that is the thing. So you can see we got the shell. I think we previously got the shell itself, I guess, but we haven't turned on this like the listener. So that's the reason we may not get we haven't got that. So if I type who am I, you can see I'm daemon. So this is like a normal process you can call. And what we need to do is like we need to do some stuff like enumeration here. So but before that we'll upgrade the shell to the tty shell. So p which python, for example, there is a python, so you can simply type okay, let's don't python tty shell. Okay, sorry for that. There is some weird extension that I tried, so that's the reason it is asking me, it is showing me some errors. I thought Google blocked me for some reason, but no, it's not the thing. So we'll use a tty shell and we'll try to get like a good shell kind of thing. Just a minute. Okay, so spawning a tty shell is like a thing. like it gives you a good interface, okay, to work with. So we have Python 3, Python here. So that's, I verified it via command something like which Python. So I'm just going to paste it and just going to hit enter. You can see I got a different shell, so you can see the username and all this stuff. Okay, so let's see the location we are on the right now. So cd slash home, for example. So ls, so we have robot, so cd robot. So we are able to access the robot directory, so we are able to access the user robot. So if I do an ls, you can have like a thing here, like you can do cat, sorry, like you can simply cat it and you can get the stuff. Okay, but here we have an interesting file here, so which is nothing but like a password raw dot hyphen md5. So just copy it and let's see what it consists of. So it, I think it, as the name says, it's like an md5 hash, I guess. So this is an md5 hash, like let's copy it and let's crack it. Okay, since we are having an ssh cell, we can try to do that. So echo, and we'll put it to something like md5 dot txt. Okay, so let's use hashcat hyphen m0, I guess. I'm not sure, but let's try hash f society and hyphen hyphen force. So let's see. I think no hashes loaded. Okay, so cat md5 dot text. So we loaded this thing, right? So let's see what the option is. Hash, I think it's 1000, I guess. Let's see. Help grep for md5. Oh, sorry, md5. It's a raw hash, I guess. So let's go to the top. It is 0 itself. Okay, so let's try this once again. I don't know what's the issue here. So no hash is loaded. The username option is not enabled. Okay, so we need to edit this a little bit. Okay, so we'll remove this robot and stuff. Control S and Control X. So let's try it once again. Okay, so now it started working. Okay, so the hash generally we provide shouldn't consist of like the username. Okay, so I don't know where it is, but it is not getting done. I don't know the reason, but uh, so let's try to see. So I think it is getting exhausted for some reason. Let's move this f society to .txt, for example. Let's try the same thing with a different thing. Let's see. Okay, so the reason here is like I don't have a downloaded version here. So you can see we haven't downloaded this thing. So f society http colon slash slash, and we haven't downloaded this f society thing. So f, okay, so we should download this thing. Okay, so I think it's missed somewhere, but I'm not sure. Okay, but it might be some issue. I may not downloaded that properly. Control C and paste it here. So let's hit enter. So if I do an ls, you can see we have this f society dot dictionary. So we'll try it once again. Okay, but still it is not yet done. So if I do an ls, so if I do cat, so we'll try the same with the word or word list thing. Okay, it is getting exhausted for some reason. I don't know. But let's see. Hey Satvik, can you please update your social media and course links mentioned? See, the course is free. Okay, I'll just give me some time. Okay, so I'll come back once again. Since it is based on MD5, so let's do this MD5.text and let's try to use some online stuff. Okay, so I don't know the reason, but MD5 hash cracker. So I think some tools are like giving some issue. Yeah, crack station or something like that. We'll try to use that, but I'm not getting the reason. Okay, I think the dictionary that I'm loading is not showing up, I guess, but I'm not sure. Okay, but I'm not sure, but it used to work. So in past, I think I used something like this, I guess. But you can always go for crack station or John the Ripper, but crack station is fine. Okay, so we can do this simply like this. Okay, you can find this website. Okay, so you can click on crack. You can see it is ABCD. The password is simple here, so you can see that. So this is the password, and the username here is robot. Okay, so since we are looking for this guy, okay, so let's hit exit. Since we are working with this guy, so again we'll hit exit. So SSH robot at the rate, and what is this IP? What is your target IP, which is something like this. Control Shift V. Okay, so this is how you do SSH. Okay, connection refused. So ping SSH robot at the rate. Okay, I think I need to restart this thing. I think I need you. What you should do is like you should able to like route into this thing, SSH into that. But I'm not sure. But once again, we'll try to get the thing. Okay, just a minute. nc-nvlp1337. So let's load this thing once again, and uh, we can do sudo -u robot. Okay, so ls. But we got the credentials, but I don't know how you can access this. Like SSH is not working, but you can see if you do an nmap scan here, so nmap and paste it, you can see there is an SSH port open. So I don't know the reason. I think it is only allowing some guys, I guess. So we'll use something different. So su a robot, for example. So it must be further from the terminal. So we will be using something like this. So we'll use a TTY shell once again. Control C, Control Shift V to a robot. So we can access the shell as robot. So the password is similar. So I think we should be able to SSH into this, but I'm not sure. Okay, so maybe it is some issue. So you can see now I'm robot at the rate Linux. Okay, so now you need to do like full time privilege escalation, but since we'll not waste any more time, so if you go to my GitHub, so GitHub Sai Satvik 1. So I have a notes on a Linux privilege escalation, and this room is based on something called as like SUID. So we'll exploit something called as an SUID stuff. So let's wait for some time. So this is my GitHub repo. You can find it out. Okay, so it's taking some time. So I'm closing some unnecessary tabs. Okay, so you have like Linux privilege escalation nodes here. So what we will be looking for is like some SUID stuff. So SUID is like some permission that we give to some applications to run as like root. Okay, by default you can run them as root. So like in order to save some of your time, I'm just going to use this, but you can always feel free to like use this checklist. Okay, you can go one by one in this checklist and you can do this stuff. Okay, So something like this. So it is going to show me up all this stuff, so all the things that I can do. Okay, so you have something like nmap. You can see there is something called as nmap. Okay, so there is something called as nmap, so we can try to exploit it. I exploited this nmap suid privileges like several times in the past. So if you go to gtfo bins, so once you find any application, okay, so these are like applications you can call. So you can go to this website called as gtfo bins and you can search for it. Okay, like it will show you a way how you can escalate your privileges. Okay, for example, if I type nmap, you can see there are a lot more stuff. So I'll use suid here, and this is how you do that. Okay, so nmap hyphen v, I guess you can do like that as well, so anything is fine. So nmap hyphen v or nmap interactive, I think you can do nmap interactive, I guess, so you can do like that as well. So but here the catch is like you cannot do something like nmap hyphen interactive. So you can see nmap interactive. If I type who am I, you can see exit. Let's exit for a while. So you cannot do this here because the location is available in some different location. So let's cd into this thing. Okay, so sorry, let's cd into this location. And if I do an ls, you can see there is an nmap. So there is a difference between this nmap that we are accessing and this nmap we are accessing. So it is going to like take some time. So dot slash let's look for the privileges. So ls hyphen la. So you have an executable rights. So like you can do dot slash nmap hyphen interactive. Okay, it is going to give some interactive session, so I can access for something like shell here. So if I type who am I, you can say I am root. Like this is a thing that we generally do. Okay, so we got something like nmap which can be exploited because it is having a suid privileges set. But you can see the nmap is available in a different location, so even you can try this here as well. But if you access for sh, like the like exclamatory mark and sh, it is not going to give the root privileges. So that is the catch that you can call. Okay, so that is the thing, guys. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so this is how you generally solve it. So now you can go to this root directory like cd slash root, and if you do an ls, you have this key3 of 3.txt. You can simply catch that and you can just paste that thing. So this is how you generally do, guys. Okay, so this is the room. Like it took some time. Like I thought it wouldn't take this much of time cause I got some issues like with these tools and stuff. But that's the thing, that happens every time. Okay, so once you're doing the stuff, once you do like on your own, you may not get these many issues. But for me, you can see I got so many errors. Like when I solved this box, it took like around 1 hour, I guess. But right now, it also took me like 48 minutes or stuff like that. Okay, so guys, that is how you solve this box. Okay, so you can just like paste all this stuff. So you can paste all these keys and you can solve the room. Okay, so that is it. So if you have any doubts or suggestions or whatever it is, you can just go ahead and ask. So I'd be happy to answer. Okay, so in the meantime, you can ask your questions, guys, and also really thank you for staying tuned for a while. Okay, so I'll share all the links. So and also there is a different way, guys. Like you can use something like I use this thing called as nmap interactive, and I accessed for dot sh. So anything is fine. So Linux agency room will check that later. Right now, I will not do. I cannot do this, but I'll check it. Okay, what I'll try to see it what it consists of. So it is like Linux agency. Okay, so this room will help you to sharpen your skill. So I'll try to do this. Okay, next week we'll try to solve this thing. Okay, so agent 47, I think I solved this room, I guess. Yeah, I solved this room, man. I think I kind of like resetted it. I don't know, but I think I solved this room somewhere. Like I've heard these names. Okay, but that's fine, we'll try to do it. Okay, so this is based on Linux. So next time I'll go with something Windows based. Okay, so I'll try to like switch between them. So yeah. So any more doubts or anything, guys, you can just go ahead and ask me. So you guys can just ask me. So I'll share all the resources that I used. Okay, so all the resources that I used. Okay, So the one resource that I shared GTFO bins is for like trying a way, and the second one is like how to upload the WordPress shell. So that is how it is done. So yep, that is it is. Okay, that is what it is. And also coming to the Harshavardhan Shukla's doubt, so you can find the course brother on my channel itself. So like if you go to youtube.com. Okay, if you go to the youtube.com and if you simply search for my channel name, so you can get some playlists. So the course and all this, I don't know what the issue with the social medias and stuff, but I'm only right now active on Twitter. Okay, so right now I'm only active on Twitter, and like if you want to access that perp suit course, so I made it free for everyone. Okay, so you can search for my channel. So, and also guys, if you are new to my channel, you can just subscribe. Okay, so I only make videos on cybersecurity content. So you can go to the playlist and you can see this mastering burp suit. So this is nothing but the course that you can see it on Udemy. So Udemy courses are like bit weird, like I don't want to like put it on Udemy. Okay, so YouTube is like everyone can access it and you guys can like watch whenever you want. Okay, so that is it, guys. And I also shared this Linux privilege escalation notes. So you can find it on my GitHub. Okay, so that is what it is, guys. It is what it is, and I think the live's done, almost done. So I have like couple of 10 more minutes, I guess. So we can just if you guys have any doubts, you can just ask. So or any suggestions or whatever it is, you can just ask. So I'll be happy to answer. And also, guys, you can follow me on my Twitter. So Twitter is the only place I'm active on right now. And if you want some support for from the community, you can check out my Discord server. So you can join the Discord server. All the links are in the description below. Okay. So I think that is it, guys, for today. So we'll wind up the stream for today. So really, thank you guys for staying tuned. So have you written any malware on your own? No, not much into those stuff. Like I coded some basic part. Those are like basic malware you can call, but those are not much effective to be honest. Those are like basic stuff. So I need to work on the exploit development part as well. But I think that is it, guys. Really, thank you for staying tuned till the end. So we'll meet again on next Sunday. The live stream is going to be around 7:30 or 8 p.m. So you can turn on the notifications. You can or turn on the notifications for this channel, and you can get notified whenever you want. And this is Satvik signing off. I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Good night.